Welcome to Kitchen 143. I am your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila, and today we are out and about in BGC. Just the other day, Team Jellybean was walking around outside Uptown and we stumbled upon a new Mediterranean restaurant. Feta Mediterranean just opened their second branch. Their first branch is in Green Hills, and so we have been enjoying our time exploring the wide array of menu items, Mediterranean menu items that they have here for diners. As always, we're live on the Rappler Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and of course the Momma and Manila Facebook page as well. So leave us some comments if you want to chat us up. Maybe if you have questions for our guests. Joining me today from Feta, we have Deniz Keten-gi, Jhomz Magallanes, and Franco Armutlu.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Thanks for having me here and letting us invade your restaurant.
Well, actually, we also want to thank you for having us here for presenting our plan.
Yeah, it's so exciting because we have actually enjoyed, we've come in a couple of times. And it's always good to dine with people who know what to order. Because, guys, you're going to find out what you need to order here. There's so many fun features and so many different dishes that you can enjoy when you come to Feta.
Yes, agree. We have a lot of items that you can offer to our guests.
So, upon first visiting, the interiors, before I looked at the menu and just the name Feta, I felt like it was a Greek restaurant. That's a misconception, no?
Yes.
Yes, because we offer here much more than just Greek food.
Yes.
All of the food that we serve is sort of from the Mediterranean basin, so it's not only Greek food, but it includes Turkish food as well as some influences from Italy and France.
Yes, so all of those things. So obviously, guys, Mediterranean food usually is quite healthy.
Yes,
Lots of olive oil and grilled food, grilled meats,
Plus
right?
the vegetables are really,
Yes.
some of them are antioxidants, as they say.
So even healthier for those of us that are watching what we eat. Of course, keto, or the keto people who like grilled meat can come here and enjoy a lot of different dishes as well. I know we're going to talk a lot about the dishes that you guys are going to bring out, and it's going to be a show, I promise. We will not disappoint. But when we talk about Mediterranean countries, you said a few, right? But there's so many more as well in terms of like Moroccan dishes, right? The spices. And that actually also differs from some of the dishes that you guys have here, right?
Yes.
So,
what can someone look for when they're coming to dine?
I would say that when you come into this restaurant, you're looking like as an overall Mediterranean experience as a whole, because all of our foods have influences from different places and not solely just one.
Yeah.
So it really depends on your taste, but everything is like, I guess, a burst of flavors. So
It really is too, as well. I was even surprised. You have a special, like, I want to tell everybody what's on the table right now before our little phone goes away. One of the things that you can look for when dining in is fresh yogurt drinks.
Yes.
Okay, so I know I have banana. Why don't you guys tell everyone what you have as well?
Well, for Denise, she
I
have
a mango,
mango.
and the yogurt is on top of it. So this is my personal favorite one.
Is it?
Yeah.
actually, I have salted yogurt.
So it's more of a savory, not
Yes,
necessarily
yes.
sweet.
Yes. And for Franco, you have the sweet yogurt. Yes.
Sweet yogurt. Well,
yes.
cheers. Thanks for having us here.
Cheers.
So you guys can look for these. My kids love them. When we came in, I think Diego even drank 2 mango the first night. Just enough tang. Of course, yogurt is good for the tummy, guys. Those of you that don't know. I know we have some appetizers. You know, whenever I enjoy Mediterranean food, besides the grilled dishes, I like to pick and dip. I'm a dipper. Are you a dipper?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
You are? Okay. So we're bringing out some of the dishes that you can enjoy, both healthy, of course, and these appetizers. So I think what we have in front
Sure.
So-
For this one, we have our soup. This is our red lentil soup.
Okay.
We
Okay.
actually it's made of
We'll just hold
red
it here.
lentil. It's a legume consumable. Plus, we process it with tomatoes, and some herbs. Well, actually, that one is also healthy. As they say, it balances the cholesterol level, the sugar.
So it's good for that. I didn't know
Yes, yes.
that.
Actually, if you're taking it on an everyday basis, it's good.
Yeah.
It prevents you from having cancer.
Oh, so
Yes.
it's very good.
yes,
Anti-cancer.
yes.
Great.
I would say the taste of this is very authentic. So when you taste it, I feel like you're getting a taste of like what you would if you go to a Mediterranean country. So,
Okay. I love lentils. The Italians make lentils
Yeah.
as well. So we usually have green lentils. So I'm excited to try. I've tried the red lentil soup when we were here before. So it's very good, obviously. And then we have the salad. We can just leave it
This
there
one
and just
is-
tilt it so
this
we
is
can
the
get
Greek
it.
salad.
Yeah.
As you can see, it has a lot of slices of fresh vegetable, capsicum, cucumber, tomatoes. The olives are there, plus the big portion of our feta cheese.
The big
Yeah.
block of feta. So why did you guys decide on feta for the restaurant name?
Well, actually, we have three factors or concept why we had this name Feta as
Okay.
our brand. First is that during Byzantine time, Feta is also known as Prostanos, which means fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, so we serve it fresh. We want it to be
Yes.
served fresh. We want it to be prepared right there and then go to your table directly. Another concept is that uh, feta cheese is the most common
Amongst
cheese in the Mediterranean, meaning it is being used for the longest time in Mediterranean kitchen.
Yes.
And lastly, feta is in Italian word is slices. We do have a lot of slicing works here in our restaurant, like our shawarma, the vegetable,
Yes.
and the meat.
Yes.
So that's why we decided to have it as feta. Feta
Great.
name as of the brand.
Great. And we're going to actually share some of those different ways you can slice and dice up the grilled meats. We're going to learn how to do the shawarma. You guys are really in for a treat today. This evening is going to be very exciting. So we're just going to move some of this food down. Ooh, look at that. How fun.
that's
And,
our
yes.
balloon bread. And
It's so fun.
yeah,
Yes.
I like popping it before I eat it. So
Do you want to pop it?
Yeah.
If we pop it now?
I'll pop it with my fork. Ooh.
So,
Yes.
so it's crispy, and we would break it
Yeah.
off,
And then in pieces.
and then
yeah.
break it off in pieces. So this is, you would enjoy this mezze. I know this mezze. So let's go over the different spreads we have there.
So for our
Okay, go ahead.
mezze, we have the tzatziki.
Yes.
The tzatziki is made of cucumber, yogurt, and mayo. While for our hummus, it's made of chickpeas
Yes.
plus our tahini, which is available in our retail. And actually, one of our best sellers is hummus and also the esme. Esme is more on tomato base plus bell pepper in it. We just process it. Then, well, actually, among all our mezze, these three are always present in every guest table.
Okay.
So it's really a must try.
It really is, and I can say I've tried them all, and I love them all. As a dipper, it's heaven for me to eat something like this. Which one is your favorite?
I like the red one, so the spicy one. Even though I'm not so much a spice person, it's my personal favorite because I think it has the most combinations of flavors, and like when it goes in your mouth, I feel like the taste is really like it bursts in your mouth. So it's my personal favorite.
And so that esme is Turkish,
yes, it is.
and then the tzatziki and the hummus. Would that be? Is there a Turkish version of that as well?
For tzatziki, actually, it's from Greece.
Yes.
So, but we have also Turkish version for the tzatziki. We call it cacık.
Cacık.
Yes, cacık. It's same procedure, but tzatziki is more cacık more liquid than tzatziki.
Okay.
So both same procedure made by yogurt,
Yogurt.
and cucumber.
And cucumbers. Okay, and then obviously hummus, we use chickpeas. It's got to be just, and the tahini, it's got to be just blended just right. So that's, now I want to talk to you about the tahini, because as someone who enjoys hummus, I put hummus in the lunchbox. Hummus is actually something I get the kids to eat during, with crudité. Tell us about how important this deli is. So you guys can't see the deli, but we will share it with you later. This is so important. Tahin.
Yes.
For those of us, tahini also.
Yes. Tahini, it's made by.
Show the camera.
Yes. Tahini, it's made by from sesame seed. So they make it sesame seed paste and then squeeze it, and then they add some oils. So
Yes.
they mix it together, and then you can use for tahini for the cooking or spread. Actually, for Turkey, we are using like a breakfast food for tahini.
Oh, so how do you do it? How do you serve it?
We are mixing with molasses. Yes, like we have, it's molasses. It's not really famous here, but we have like mulberry molasses.
Okay.
So we are mixing with like, let's say 1 spoon of this and then 2 spoon of molasses, mixing together,
And it's like
and
a
then
spread.
Yes, spread it. That's like
Is this the kind of bread you would put it on?
exactly.
Okay.
So,
So-
this is make it like if you have like less mood in the morning. So if you want energy, if you want to have like very energetic morning,
Yes.
you have to do this. Especially, it's very famous in Turkey breakfast. When you go anywhere, any house or any breakfast place, you will see that
You will
one.
see
Yes.
the tahin. So, guys, for those of you that have small babies, I used to make this. I've made this at home often. This is a superfood. It's very good to mix in with your baby's porridge. It's high in protein. It's got tons of different things that I know when I read about it, I knew I wanted to feed my kids it, but I couldn't tell you what's in it now. But I know it's fantastic. It's really a superfood for the kids. But this isn't the only thing that you can find in the deli.
Yes.
I know you have
And
some
we
other
have
things that you want to show us. Obviously, with Mediterranean food, guys, EVOO is a must. It's essential. It's part of the Trinity, I'm sure. So extra virgin olive oil, really good extra virgin olive oil. You have it here as well.
That is exactly Mediterranean food source of the taste source of the things, extra virgin olive oil, because the Mediterranean country places has olives tree.
Yes.
So, that's why they have the olive oil most famous, the Mediterranean country.
Yes.
So they proceed with the olives, the olive oils, and there is a lot of benefits, like there is a lot of antioxidants, there is a lot of like if you have losing what to lose weight,
Yes.
it will help your
Yes.
healthy things, and then for the skin also.
Yes.
Especially here, like in the Philippines, usually we are selling this, first cooking of course, but if for the your skin, if you want to make shiny,
Yes.
like you need to use some
Yes.
you put as a cream, you can use that one, and then it will really
So my grandmother, when we were babies, my grandmother's Italian, she would put olive oil on the babies as well. So that is, it's for
Yes.
the babies. It's also good for the hair. It's good for the skin.
Exactly.
Olive oil is like, it's a fantastic product, not just obviously for the kitchen, but it's good for skincare. I actually want to do an episode about kitchen ingredients that you can use for skincare because there's so
Yeah.
many.
Yes.
There's so many.
Right. Yeah, we have also
I love
Turkish
this one.
delight.
This is my fave.
That
Is this the one with rose water?
that is for the
hazelnut.
hazelnut. Yes, this is our authentic dessert, like Turkish delight made by starch, corn starch, or it's like jelly, but it's not really exactly jelly. The taste is softer than jelly and candy. So history of the Turkish delight, it's Ottoman, since Ottoman Empire, we are serving this as a delight with Turkish coffee. So
Which you also serve here.
yes,
Yeah.
And we're gonna get to see that, right? Is that's the one where like you cook it on
Put it
the
in the
sand?
sand, yeah.
Yes.
guys can have that here. Wait, I want to tell a story about Turkish Delight. So for those of you guys that read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Peter is tempted by the witch with Turkish Delight because it was absolutely his favorite. And I love Turkish Delight as well. So, but then we have
And
this.
we have baklava. That is most special dessert for the Mediterranean country, especially for Turkey. If you are serving Turkish baklava for your visitors, so it means the visitor is very important for you. So it's showing the importance.
Or VVIP.
Yes, exactly.
There. So when you see baklava on the table, guys, you know you're an important guest.
Exactly.
If they don't bring the baklava out, you're not important.
Because the reason is making baklava it's hard. It's not
It's
really
layers,
easy. Yes,
yeah.
it's around 40
Layers.
layers. There is
Yeah.
40 layers inside, and it's very thin. It's really really thin. And
So this is the filo, right?
this is filo. Yes,
Yes.
this is the filo. Yeah.
Okay, we can put those back over there, and then I think we're gonna move some of this so that we can bring out some other things. We'll put the big pillow bread next to me, and the esme next to Denise, because this one's her favorite. Or we can actually move it all the way down too, because I know we have so many things to share, guys. I want to dip in this while you're talking. We can leave the rest of the mezzi here.
So, this is our creamy Italian pesto pasta. Normally, we will see just an oil-based pasta. But we made it more creamier by adding cooking cream on it.
Okay.
So that there will be a balance of flavor. So actually, this is one of our bestseller here.
So this obviously is from the Italian side of the Mediterranean.
Yes, from the Italian. So we use linguine pasta in it, no? Then we added some bread plus the feta, of course, no, to add.
Feta on top.
Yes, no. Aside from having a walnut on it. So this is our solo serving. We also offer it in a bigger size and a family size. No?
That looks like family size to me, guys. The portions are huge.
Yes.
This is a solo, but I think you could at least split that with 2 people.
Yes. Actually, it's being shared by 2 people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Which I also noticed when we were here. Besides the extensive menu, the portions are quite big, but the beauty of coming to a family restaurant like this is that you get to order the solo sizes or the bigger family size as well.
Yes.
So it's good to come with the family for dinner or even for lunch.
Yes.
What else do we have?
And this one is one of the famous dishes in Turkey. This is Iskender. No, it has a pita bread on its bed
Okay.
and topped with our flavorful doner, which is our shawarma meat.
Okay.
Then thinly sliced. Then it has tomato-based sauce. On the side is yogurt, and it is finished with butter and our vegetables, chili and tomato. So actually, this is a single serving, but it's really hefty. No,
Wait, I want to just laugh at the fact that Jhomz said that's a single serving.
Yes,
That
yes.
could be split between the 4 of us. It's
Exactly.
huge.
yes, because we have
Yeah.
large serving. So
Yeah.
But in Turkey, the serving sizes are really that big because one Turkish person traditionally could finish that.
All of that.
Yeah.
So you're part Turkish.
Yes, I'm part Turkish.
And you were saying how so much of the dishes here, so many of the dishes really truly are authentic. Like you go home often, you are very connected to the culture.
Yeah.
So how, when you invite someone here, when you invite your friends here, what do you want them to try?
For me personally, my favorite is cheese pide, but if I want to give them like sort of the real authentic experience, I'm going to tell them to get lamb or the Iskender because this is truly what Turkey represents.
Okay.
And yeah,
So this is it. And this is the
one.
it's the one where you can that you see everybody shaving. It's got the
Yeah,
big meat and it's
exactly.
turning, right? So, oh my goodness.
and well,
Are you hungry, Denise?
I mean, with this food, yes.
That's amazing.
So-
Tell us, Jhomz, if we were going to let's go I guess, right to left. So that would be left to right for the camera. Yeah.
Okay, so from this is our one of our star here.
It looks
star
like an
menu.
amazing
Yes,
star.
no. So it has a lot of our main items here. So we have the on this side. This is the beef Adana.
Beef
Okay, beef Adana.
Adana.
Yes, so it's a minced beef with other seasonings on it. Plus, it is a skewered minced beef, as they
Yes.
say. Then
So that's the one that's on the flat,
yes,
Yes.
the flat metal. Then we have chicken souvlaki, no?
which
It's
is
a-
divine.
Yes.
It's really
One of my
good.
favorites,
It's
yeah.
so good.
and the cup to this, no? Then we have the chicken wings, grilled chicken wings, the lamajun. So this lamajun is one of our they call it as a pizza
Mediterranean
Turkish-
Mediterranean
Mediterranean pizza.
Yes, no?
In Turkish, we call it lahmacun. It's lahmacun.
Lahmacun.
Yes,
Lahmacun.
special pizza, let's say.
Yes.
So it's like they make a thin dough and then put inside the minced beef. So they just cook 2 to 3 minutes in the
Yes.
oven. So we serve like slice. So that's really special. Even in Turkey, there is a restaurant only selling lahmacun. It's
And that's
really
their
famous.
specialty.
Yes, yes.
So that we need to go visit that place if we're gonna visit Turkey together, right? Okay. One thing that I thought was really amazing about this dish when we tried it was that even the onions are fresh. You mentioned the spices. What I love about the dishes that I tried, especially this platter as well, was that you can really enjoy the taste of the meat.
Yes.
It's meaty without being overpowered by lots of different spices. Like it's just enough that it makes you go back for more. The say this again.
Lahmacun.
Lamajun
Lahmacun.
Yes.
is very interesting. It's crispy on the outside, flavorful as well. But I think, did we talk about the one on top
The
yet?
one on top is our donor for
Yes.
the shawarma. This is the same as what we use in our Skender.
And then we
So
just
that's the one we shred over there in
Yes.
a pile of meat. Then we have a rice under it, the Turkish rice.
yes. And what makes Turkish rice different?
It's very buttery. So like instead of having like no flavor or being kind of bland, this one has so much flavors in it and it feels really buttery and it's usually cooked with butter or oil. So if you go to a Turkish household, this is the kind of rice they'll serve you and it's much more filling than plain rice. So
Yes.
Filling as well. I would be happy just with all of those grilled meats. So good.
Okay.
But I know you're not just about meat, right?
Yes,
Because there are, I know you just launched a seafood menu, right? Tell us about what we have here. Is this seafood?
This is one of our seafood dishes that we offer. No,
You're getting good at holding that up.
Yes. And we're really proud of it. Okay. Some of our guests really go back because of this dish. This
Okay.
is our lapu-lapu skewers.
Oh, that sounds divine.
So it's a fillet which we have it skewered with different herbs and seasonings in it. Then we serve it with of course slices of vegetable to make it more healthy.
Yeah.
And the marble potato inside.
Yes.
Then we have put pineapple, so that adds flavor. Aside from having that those lemon
Yeah.
to have a hint of citrus, we also add pineapple because it's a unique grilled pineapples actually. So it adds unique flavor of sweetness and a bit of soury taste
Yeah.
that blends in the skewers itself.
All of the different flavors are layered. So having that pineapple there, I'm sure, is like a burst of flavor.
exactly.
Yeah. So, question. When you sit down to eat a meal in a Turkish household, would you more often see rice or would you more often see potatoes?
Potato, definitely.
Yes, usually potato, but if you're asking personally for me,
Rice.
yes, rice. For
Franco
personally,
likes
yes.
rice.
That's good with rice, like this kind of like lahmacun, kebab, or doner. Also, we are as a Turkish, we are fan of bread.
Bread.
Exactly, without bread, we cannot feel full.
Very
Very-
much like the Italians.
Yes.
Because the Italians would look for bread, not necessarily, well, risotto, yes, but more bread and pasta.
Yeah, a meal's never finished really without bread.
Without
So,
the carbs,
yeah,
no? What's your favorite carb?
I think rice. That's just growing up
Me,
here.
I'll go for bread.
Bread.
Yes, yes, yes. Because
You prefer bread.
I've been eating a lot of
Of course,
rice.
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 I am
So
fan
I prefer bread, but bread does not prefer me. So I suffer whenever I eat bread, but it's okay. I have it when I really, really want it. So I can enjoy the rice and the potatoes when I need a carb fix. This
And-
is different. So I've seen this. I forget on which food show I've seen, but this is the Turkish pizza, right?
Yes.
What do we call it traditionally?
Pide, Turkish pide.
Yes.
Pide.
Yes.
And it's one of our Deniz favorite.
This is my favorite, like all-time favorite.
Okay.
It's really good, and I think what makes it unique compared to like regular pizza is this actually does not have tomato sauce in it.
Okay.
So really, I'm like, when you eat it, you feel the flavors of cheese, and the bread is just so good because it's coated with egg whites, I think, and that's why it's so golden and shiny.
Golden, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is pide.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know actually, I think I'm not sure where I saw it. It might be on one of my Instagram travelers that I follow. There's different restaurants focused on different kinds of pide.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's usually the pide. It's like morning dishes for Turkey. Every dish, every time, like you can eat dinner or lunch, doesn't matter. But usually for the morning dishes because of cheese, and we have kinda potato and beef, also veggies. So that is also most famous known dishes in Turkey.
Excellent. Wait, we have Chef Beto here. Hello, Chef.
Hi, chef.
We have something going on back here. So if you guys follow Feta Mediterranean on Instagram, you would have seen Chef. He's very famous there. But there are so many things that you can see when you come and enjoy a Mediterranean meal here in Feta. This is one of them. And it's very, there's so much showmanship involved in this dish. Do you want to tell us what's inside the terracotta
So
pot?
this is called testi kebab, and this originated in Cappadocia. So very
That's the one we were talking
Yeah.
about. So Cappadocia has the balloons, the hot air balloons, and
It's like a very famous tourist spot. And before, they used to cook this actually in sand. So, and the reason why it's in the vessel, the testi, is because the pressure makes it more flavorful. So, like the concentration of all the flavors are in that particular spot.
are you guys ready to see? So exciting. So if you want to check out Feta on Instagram, it's feta.mediterranean. You can see Chef Beto. Oh my gosh, I feel a little nervous.
It's a little intense.
A little nervous here.
You can feel the heat.
I can feel the heat.
That is like since Ottoman Empire time we are using that one because in that time instead of cooking pot we are using that kind of clay, that kind of pot.
The terracotta.
Yes. So that's very authentic and
You can feel the heat coming off, and obviously, Chef Beto has to wear his heat-proof gloves. He literally has his hands in the fire. So this is what's on fire here. Is it salt?
Salt and
Yes. So it's the salt that obviously has some type of fluid and accelerant to cook up. And you can see the foil. I don't know if you guys can see the foil. It's kind of blowing up like it's bubbling, so that obviously the heat is cooking and steaming. There's obviously some air or gases that are being released, right? The pressure. Woo!
we have two kind of
I'm just watching for
that.
sprinklers. I want to make sure there's no sprinklers.
we have chicken version and lamb version and there is inside veggies and with Chef Beto's show.
Look at this showmanship. So this one has lamb.
Lamb and chicken version
Okay.
with some vegetables. There is inside cucumber, potato, tomato, and chef's
Wow. And you can see the steam coming off. Obviously, everything from inside definitely looks like it's hot, no? And literally just kind of chopped off the top part of the terracotta pot. So the steam and everything that was building up is now it's being released. So chef is getting ready. I'm so excited to see how this comes out now.
The color is
You're
very
excited?
intense.
I'm a little hot now, and it's not a hot flash.
So those are the meats inside.
Wow. So you can see
Combination
there's
of-
also a little bit of tomato in there
Yes.
too.
We use shallots, onion for that, and bell pepper.
So exciting. So this is typically, I mean, I feel like royalty right now because he's cooking. This is different than show cooking at the table, right? This is a fire at the table. This is obviously a very special dish.
Yes, exactly. This is very special and traditional dish for us, Cappadocia testi kebab. It's usually right now in Turkey, if like you are gathering together, we are doing this one. And normally
Ooh,
Okay.
it's better to make like long time cooking, like low fire and
Okay.
cooking for a long time. It will be more tasty.
so while this is on the fire and while you're like sitting around, we would be eating the metse
exactly.
and the esmi, and then this would come out later served with, this looks like
The bulgur.
barley or bulgur.
Bulgur rice.
Yeah.
Well, actually, here in Feta, aside from our commitment of the ingredients,
A photo.
yes, yes,
Aside from the ingredients.
yes, we are also we wanted to promote our brand with as a restaurant with experience in it,
Yes.
so that it's something that you cannot have in other restaurants. So
This is definitely an experience. I can't recall the last time someone set fire next to me. Even if it was for like a sabayon, it wasn't this cinematic. Obviously,
oh,
Chef Beto's putting on a show for us. Thank you, Chef. This looks fantastic. Let's put it right in the middle. There. And you can see the steam coming off. I can smell how smoky, obviously. This is, it smells delicious. You can see the tomatoes, the peppers. There's definitely onions there. I think even smaller onions, the shallots you were saying.
Yeah.
And this one you said is chicken and lamb.
Chicken and lamb, yes.
Yeah.
This is chicken version.
yeah.
The chicken version.
This is just a chicken version.
And we
Okay.
have
Because we
lamb
serve it in, we have two varieties for that. We have chicken and also lamb.
Yes.
Lamb meat.
So separate.
Yes, yes.
That exactly was an experience. Jhomz, I think you said it succinctly in terms of, you know, when you come to Feta, you can expect a wide array of Mediterranean flavors. You can expect showmanship, the different parts of the restaurant, from the fresh yogurt fountain to the shawarma, which you guys will see as well. And then, of course, this experience here is incredible. I have to be honest, when I saw your Instagram and I saw this, I like woke up, Nino was like, look at this, we gotta go to this place because it looks that incredible, not just on Instagram, but on person. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, check out feta.mediterranean on Instagram. And then for Facebook, you can also check out Feta Online Grocery and Restaurant, which, you know, I know you talked about some of the products that you can expect to see here in the deli, right? So in this store, there's the deli. Is there also a component in the Green Hills store for a
Yes.
deli as well?
Yes, yes. Actually, it started there. the concept or the idea of having a deli inside the restaurant started in Green Hills because of the pandemic.
Right.
So
And the
that's-
pandemic was hard for everyone.
Yes, again.
Right.
Daily things make us to stay alive for the pandemic. Actually, entire pandemic we didn't close. We still serve the customer because of online things, online order. They order online and then usually our frozen items.
Okay.
So
So you have frozen items
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
Yes.
So if I wanted to, like, let's say, have marinated, I wanted to have the kofta, I could purchase
yes,
the kofta.
exactly.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
we
The
have
lamb
that.
ribs, the chicken wings,
Everything.
all are available in our frozen.
Even
Fantastic. So you could
shawarma.
actually have feta at home. And I know that you have your own delivery riders, right?
yes.
So you
Yes,
order from the
yes,
website.
yes.
How do we get to the website? What's that?
Our website is thefeta.com.
Okay.
So they can order from there directly, and within day we will deliver their items, even food or grocery daily items. Both of it we can deliver within day.
Fantastic. Guys, we have another aspect here of like, what, chef, what is going on? What do we have here?
Oh, this is our blazing kebab.
Okay.
It has a different kind of meat inside. It has lamb ribs, lamb souvlaki, chicken wings. So most of our grilled items are also in this. It is stuffed in our rice, no? Our bulgur rice. Then we place it in oven before having it here presented
Okay.
to our guests. So still again, at the end of the day, we wanted to serve everything fresh and hot right there and then in the table of our guests.
So Chef Beto is using the plates to
Yeah.
break up the salt. And I think he's also adjusting to make sure we don't set off any fire alarms. But while he's doing that too, I'm going to go ahead and dig into this chicken because I couldn't wait. Are you going to have something?
Let's watch Chef Beto's show.
So he's patting it down. You guys can't see, there's foil underneath. So this is the one that Jhomz is saying that they cook it beforehand a little bit. But this spectacle is just as amazing. I'm sure it looks amazing on camera. It's pretty amazing here in person.
The heat is just radiating
It is.
everywhere.
It is. So if you feel it, I know it's not a hot flash. But this is exciting. I can only imagine, like, Jelly would love to see this. My 12-year-old. She would think it's a hoot. And she might even, you know, I don't know if she'd try and get up to help Chef, but
Maybe touch
certainly, this is something like we've never seen before, right? I think we need to turn up the aircon. So this is a big platter. Looks like it's a big platter that's wrapped in foil. That obviously will come to the table. And you said, what was inside this one, Jhomz?
Those are our meat items, no? The lamb ribs, lamb meat, chicken, souvlaki, chicken wings. So everything, every meat that we offer here.
So the
there.
same kind of like platter that you would have here now is just being done right in front of you.
Yes.
Is this also, this is from Cappadocia as well?
That's in general Turkey. It's
Okay.
not really specific.
All
place
over
for
Turkey
this.
you would
Yes.
find this?
Yes.
Do you remember the first time you saw this?
I feel like I don't, but I'm sure it was when I was like in 2009. So I was 3 years old, and I'm pretty sure I have a very vague memory of seeing something on fire, and I'm sure it was this.
Yeah.
Because what else could it be? So
Amazing. So what's it like when you go to Turkey every year? I mean, you go every summer, summer break.
yeah, so going to Turkey, like what I really look for is family time and like having a different experience than here. So
Truly an experience here at Feta Mediterranean. You guys can come and check us out in BGC right outside of Uptown. This looks like an incredible dish. Certainly, again, made for many. Like, you wouldn't order this if you're just by yourself. Bring your barkada, bring your family, bring your friends. Bring up, and so this is with, I see peanuts or almonds. Is that
Almonds.
also almonds? And the rice, this Turkish rice as well.
It is Turkish rice, yes.
So we can see here if you have the ribs that you were saying.
yes.
Yeah.
There is lamb ribs, there is lamb chop, and
Lamb
there is
chops.
lamb souvlaki and chicken souvlaki and chicken wings.
Wow.
With served with rice.
Actually, this serving is based on our menu. This is good for 2. Because we have a bigger serving that's good for 4. But I think for me, it
This
can-
is good for 4.
Yeah.
This is good for 4, Jhomz. So obviously, guys, you can come down and enjoy. If that's for 2, bring some extra reinforcements because you'll need it. So we've got rice, we've got grilled meats. Such an exciting experience to come and enjoy with the family. You have your fresh yogurt drinks and, dessert for very special VVIPs, right? So if we were going to enjoy baklava, we can tell also.
That's baklava made by walnut and pistachio. And if you can see, there is a lot of layer that
Yes.
and very dough. And
Yeah.
between
I wonder if I can hold it up. Jhomz, can you pass the baklava to me so I can show the viewers just how many layers?
that's like
there
around
are.
40 layers or a little bit maybe more. But as you can see, it's really thin.
Yes.
And it's really spending time to open that dough. No one can do it exactly. Like you need to really be chef for this
To
to
train
know.
it,
Yes,
to
train it
know how to
exactly.
do it.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see all those layers, guys, but then we have, is that a caramel sauce or is that honey?
Honey, that's honey, yes.
So honey in between the layers of phyllo. So do you say phyllo or phyllo?
Phyllo, let's say.
And then Franco was saying there's also walnuts and pistachios. And of course, we know pistachios are super special. So that's another reason why this dish is so special for people. And then this one,
is the
Kunefe.
kunefe.
I think this one, you should tell us about this one.
So essentially, kunefe, when I eat it in Turkey, I like to enjoy it with ice cream. I love the flavors when it has like ice cream on top. That's my personal favorite way to eat it. And
So
if
this
you-
is a dessert, of course.
Yeah, and if you can see when Jhomz slices it up, it's full of so many textures.
Yes.
So
So
you
it,
got the crispy on the
yes, and
outside.
then it's sort of a bit softer on the inside.
Yes, yes.
There is a cheese inside also. We put
Okay.
cheese inside.
It's not feta.
It's not
feta.
feta. Yes, it's not
It's
feta.
a different
mozzarella.
kind
Yes,
of cheese.
different kind of cheese and make it a little bit little bit, not too much salty, like not really too much sweet because there is a syrup inside. So
Okay.
we put the syrup and we serve with, as Deniz told us, with ice cream or with some nuts, pistachio or walnut.
Okay. So very rich, but also the textures I think is what excites me from
Yeah.
because I like texture. A lot of what I eat and enjoy also has to have texture, and things that I may not enjoy so much are also because of certain textures. But what are we serving here? MC is serving something for us. So it
What?
looks like you guys have tea and we have coffee.
Yes, this is a Turkish tea. No? Well, that one is our Turkish coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see, there is a Turkish
Turkish
delight.
delight.
Yes.
So that's reason why we are putting Turkish delight because usually we are drinking that coffee after meal.
Yes.
So the Turkish delight make you taste change, mouth taste
Yes.
change.
It
So
cleanses it.
after that, actually, when you need to eat first the Turkish delight, after that you need to drink water. So clean our throat, and then you can taste it exactly Turkish coffee taste.
Okay. So we
So
eat this first.
Yes.
And then
Drink water
and then
and then
enjoy your coffee.
Enjoy your coffee. Yes.
Okay, well, I am going to do all of that because there are, of course, we want to learn how to properly enjoy the meal. Turkish Delight is my fave, and I think it's so cool that you guys actually
Yeah.
do the coffee right in the sand right here too, right?
That's
So
how the traditional way of doing it. We're doing it here.
And the reasons behind why it's in sand is because the people making the coffee, they can actually control how much heat goes into the vessel that the coffee's in, so you can enjoy it in like multiple ways. And I think it's a fun experience to be able to put it in the sand. It's kind of fun to do. So
have you done it?
Yeah, I have done it. It's so fun. So I really enjoy it. And like Turkish coffee is so strong. So I also think that's why there's Turkish Delight. It's very intense. So you'll really feel like awake.
Would you compare Turkish coffee to like an Italian espresso? Is it that type of, or is it a completely different experience? You can't compare the two.
I think it's more stronger for the Turkish coffee. I used to
Okay.
drink espresso, but this one is more stronger. We serve it with the coffee grounds on it,
Okay.
so that it will subside eventually. Then you will drink it.
So you have to let it
afterwards.
settle.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So I think it's more intense in terms of the flavor.
Okay.
It's sweeter. As they say, if you want to be awake for 24 hours, then
Have a
go for
Turkish
it.
coffee?
Yes.
Well, I got a lot of work to do, so
Yes.
I can have my Turkish coffee.
And we also have our Turkish tea.
Okay. What makes Turkish tea different?
This Turkish black tea, let's say black tea, it's like because north part of Turkey has exactly Turkish tea leaf.
Yes.
So it's like growing that tea leaf, and then we made our Turkish tea. It's like special way. Normally we boil first water, and then after boiling water we mix with the Turkish tea. So after 10 minutes we will wait the 10 minutes to the tea go down, and then after that we serve again with hot water, not directly tea, only tea. This is like mixed
Tea
with the
and water.
yes,
Yes,
hot
yes.
water after resting 5 minutes.
Yes.
So that is the special things for Turkish tea.
And I know there's also like a special kind of pot to make this with as well, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Nino and I have actually, when we saw the pot up here,
Yes.
we were reminded of an antique that we have. It's somewhere in storage. I have to look for it, but it looks just like that. And now, we never had an idea what it was, and now we know that it's to make Turkish
Yes,
tea.
that's usually for the store, like restaurant, and there is specific like tea store in Turkey. Just they are selling only tea.
Only tea.
Yes,
so you go
only
in
tea.
and you have a
Yes,
cup of
yes,
tea.
exactly,
Would you
yes.
have something to eat as well, like a
No
baklava
need.
or something?
Actually, it's good with baklava.
Yeah.
It will be good, and or künefe also. Usually, with dessert we are drinking tea instead of coffee, because we are more fan of as a Turkish, more
Yes.
fan of the tea than
the coffee.
But
Fantastic.
Sorry. You drink chai. It's called chai in Turkish.
love chai.
You drink it so many times throughout the day. So when I was in Turkey last summer, I swear I saw my dad. He drinks at least 12 cups per day. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's something that's sort of cultural that brings families together. You'll sit on like the porch and you'll all drink tea together. So it's meaningful.
Well, that's why they also say spill the tea, right?
Exactly, exactly.
You're supposed to be chatting and like sitting around, and maybe, of course, you don't want to gossip, but when they say spill the tea, it's because you're sitting and drinking tea, right? I'm sure it has something to do with sitting around and having tea.
Yeah.
But we won't gossip here at all. That's not what we do. But we will bring you, more fun opportunities to try terrific restaurants like this. Feta obviously is an experience when you come. You can look for Chef Beto. You can look for Jhomz Franco. Deniz is here every now and then, of course, as well, to enjoy a wide array of these dishes, not just Turkish, not just Greek, not just Italian, but certainly something that you can bring the whole family for and enjoy. So usually, guys, before we go, we do like a quick rapid fire, right? And this comes from, we just want to give the audience a little bit more about you guys, maybe
Okay.
your history with food. Of course, we want to keep it nice and clean. So you guys can call out whoever wants to call out. You can say, who shaped your relationship with food?
Me, my Lola, and my mom.
Okay.
So,
Lola and Mom.
Me, I've been working in this industry for 15 years, and that's why I think I need to concentrate on how food works and the science and everything on it.
So your career helped you shape it.
Yes.
For my mom.
Your mom.
Yes, exactly.
Favorite food as a kid?
Sinigang.
adobo.
Pasta. When I was kid, because it's my first food to prepare, cook.
On your
That's why.
own.
Yes,
How old were you?
I was 10 years old.
Okay. Younger than me. Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Turkish and Filipino.
Filipino.
I like Filipino actually.
What?
Yes. That's really good.
What is your favorite dish here at Feta?
Cheese pita.
That's yours.
Skender.
The one that came out earlier.
Yes.
Adana kebab for me.
And kebab.
Yes.
Biggest kitchen inspiration. So this could be like someone you guys watch on Netflix or someone you watch on the TV. Could be anyone, really.
I think my Lola, definitely. Just watching her cook.
Through and through.
Gordon Ramsay. Hell's Kitchen.
My mom.
Your mom then. Favorite pastime when not enjoying food here at Feta? What do you enjoy doing?
Like other food?
Any.
I like to eat bulgogi, Korean
Okay.
food.
So you like Korean. Do you watch K-pop?
Yeah.
K-drama?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm into buffet and some group.
Okay.
So I do a lot of.
For me, like pasta again. Italian food actually.
I
like
think
pasta.
Franco's a little predictable with the pasta. Music in the kitchen, yes or no?
Yes.
What's playing?
Taylor Swift.
Swifty! Take out, dine in.
Dining.
Dining.
Dine in.
Yes, dine in, especially when you can enjoy all of the different shows that Chef Beto can put on for you here at Feta. And this, actually, that's available also in Green Hills, correct?
Yes.
So in both branches, you can come and enjoy a fantastic show with delicious food. Two foods that go together but don't go together.
French fries and sundae.
Yes, dip.
Yes.
Yep.
Actually, Coke and bread. I used to do that.
Coke and bread.
Yes.
Rice and shawarma.
Because shawarma usually has a pita or
Yes.
like the bread around it, right? That's the only reason why. We're not shunning our rice lovers. Any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
Well, I like to collect like the mixing spatulas, but my mom doesn't let me. So
You're watching Netflix and you're sitting on your sofa. What's on your snack board?
popcorn.
Chips.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. What's your favorite comfort food?
Either bulgogi or beef tapa.
Beef. I see a trend there.
Sinigang.
It's
Sinigang, that's
Yeah.
your favorite childhood
it's
dish.
beef Adana.
Beef
Adana, yes.
Adana.
Kebab.
That's the one that we saw earlier. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. What's your signature dish? If you were going to cook something or make something, that would be something you whip up.
For me, if Filipino cuisine, I will make chicken adobo.
Wow.
But if Turkish cuisine, I'll make it. There is stew with beans, especially. And for Italian cuisine, pasta, of course.
Pasta.
It's my
Okay. He gave 3 choices. You guys can just give one.
For me, if I could, maybe in the future, I would choose Turkish börek. It's like kind of a not really dessert. It's savory and it's like layers of cheese and filo. So it's like really, really good.
It's like a turnover.
I love that.
I've seen the burek where it's like in the shape of
Yeah,
a triangle. Yeah, so it's like a hand pie. Would it be like a hand pie?
Kind of you eat it with a fork, and usually I eat it for breakfast, and like it melts in your mouth. It's something I can't like explain. It's so good.
So that's another breakfast food. I have a feeling Turkish breakfast is very heavy. Is it the heaviest meal of the day? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
No?
but it's like usually we have Turkish breakfast like cheese, olives, jam,
Yes.
like omelette, that kind of. But a lot of cheese, a lot of jam, a lot of like kind of 3 kind of omelette we have, like 4 to 5 kind of jams,
Yes.
and like olives also. There's a lot of kind of olives also we are.
A
So
little
that's
buffet.
why.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like
yes.
a presentation.
Yeah.
It's really like a buffet. So
I love it. I can't wait to go to Turkey. Honey, I'm ready to go to Turkey. Jhomz.
Since I've been cooking sinigang for the past few years, I have experimented a lot of it, and I
different
try to
kinds.
fry first
Yes.
the pork
Yeah.
to add flavor, then
Yes.
make the gabi.
Uh-huh. Grate
I
it.
I munch it so that
So
it will
that's-
be a thicker soup afterwards.
Sinigang is perfect when it's nice and malapot, and
Yeah.
when it's so sour that it kind of like gets you at the back of your jaw. Okay, these ones are really fast.
Okay.
Garlic yogurt mayo or spicy sauce?
Spicy sauce,
Garlic mayo,
Spicy sauce.
Hummus or esme?
hummus,
hummus,
Esme.
Esme. Green or black olives?
black,
black,
Black.
All. I love all olives. Kalamata, green, black. Give me them all. Marinated, spicy. I love olives. Lamb or beef kebab?
beef,
lamb,
Beef.
Beef or chicken shawarma?
Beef.
beef,
beef.
Nilaga or sinigang?
Of course.
nilaga,
Sinigang.
Okay. And the last, tapa or tocino?
tapa.
Tocino.
Tapa.
I'm a tapa girl too. And that wraps our episode today here at Feta Mediterranean. So you guys can check them out in Green Hills. You can also check them out here in BGC, just outside Uptown. If you want to follow them on Instagram, feta.mediterranean, and on Facebook, you can check out Feta Online Grocery and Restaurant. Guys, as always, keep cooking, keep sharing, and of course, keep safe out there. See you next week.